this crown is used by one of the chief priests in Benin Kingdom. That's what the chief priests, that's what they wear. This particular crown, and it's over more than 200 years ago. Yeah. Then this one is the artwork of the king in Benin, because you can't tell Itsekiri history without talking about the Benin history. The Itsekiri, they are said to migrate from the Benin Kingdom. Yeah. Yeah. And this is the artwork of the way their king look like.
Okay. Yes.
When you go inside, you see many other history.
Yeah.
Of it.
In this dress and that cap, I'm pretty.
One of the kings that ruled in the Warri Kingdom. Hey. The ritual is sacred.
Kana samu lokaci gaji? Ko kana aiki ne? Ya bai kamata gaskiya. Tun da kaga zan shi.
How many years? How many years? Yes.
It's not history something, it's what robots used to produce. Main Falcop Mangrove Park, and it have different segments inside. We have the Hall of Fame, we have the Royal Museum, we have the mini zoo, and we have the mangrove trail. And so we're going to start from the Hall of Fame. Take it down to the Royal Museum. The Hall of Fame. The Sudan and Sokoto, which is like the king in Sokoto state.
Yes.
This is his portrait. Then we have here, these are ex-presidents.
Yes.
Goodluck Jonathan. He's decorating the first female what's her name? Admiral.
Yes.
Then we have Grace Alele Williams, the first female vice chancellor in Nigeria. Then here we have the Nana Olomu. Nana Olomu is a chief in the Itsekiri Kingdom, which is Warri Kingdom. He was a chief. He existed 1840 to 1916. Yeah. And these are history. Everything you need to know about Nana is here. But if you want to know the main history of Nana, you have to go to Koko, which is Warri North. That's where he have his palace.
Yeah.
Then of course, Nelson Mandela. I would say here is the Hall of Fame. So where we put famous pictures of people.
Yeah.
Then Ngozi Iweala, World Bank, I think it was the former one.
Former minister and also World Bank official, executive of World Bank.
Then we have here Margaret Benson Idahosa. That's Benson Idahosa's wife, founder of Church of God Mission. And this is Adeboye, Papa Adeboye of Redeemed Christian Church. And here is the Benson Idahosa himself. That's the wife.
Yeah.
And of course, Julie Coker, the first female newscaster that we have. And this is a history of different famous people. The first Itsekiri language producer to become graduate as a lawyer.
Yes.
That's for the Itsekiri Kingdom. Sir Barrister Egret. The Itsekiri name is long.
I can see that.
No, forgot it now.
Pronounce
Yes,
it.
forgot it. Carry.
I can't do that.
But don't ask me.
Don't mind at all.
Okay, here is also an Itsekiri man, Mr. Emmanuel Eshede. The first Itsekiri Koko musician. He's a musician, or he was a musician, to release an album in Koko music. If you're an Itsekiri, you understand that. And of course, we have Kanu Wanko, a footballer. You must have heard of him. And we have Ole Shenka, a literature writer, a poet, and I can't really pronounce that, seriously. But how about the histories anyway? That's why they have write-up, so that you can read and know about them.
Yes.
Yeah. There's no doubt. All these other ones are good. Okotebo, Chief Okotebo, is one of the he was one of the chief in the Itsekiri kingdom also.
And he's the first minister, finance minister of Nigeria.
Okay.
Ajayi Crowder, Samuel Ajayi Crowder. A missionary. I think he's the first missionary also.
Yeah.
To come to Nigeria.
In Nigeria.
King Sunny Ade. Okay, let me just read this history for you.
Yes.
Born in 1946, Oshogbo, which is in Osun State, Nigeria. In 1966, he formed his first band, the Green Spots. In 1974, he renamed the band the African Beat. By 1975, he felt sufficiently powerful and financially secure to set up his own label. Sunny Alade Records signed Ade for Europe and North America, promoting him as the African Bob Marley. The 3 albums were Juju Music, Cyclone System, and Aura. When the artist and the label ultimately disgraced on the artist's future artistic direction, he parted ways amicably. For almost 10 years, King Sunny Ade continued to release records and dominate the domestic music industry in Nigeria, while only Vinley imports trickled out of the rest of the world. So that's a little about it. Okay, we're moving out now. We're going to the Royal Museum segment. The Royal Museum segment is all about the kings that existed in Nigeria and the Warri Kingdom. And like I said earlier on before, you can't give the history of the Itsekiris without talking about the Benin Kingdom. And so we're going to look at both the history of the Benin and the history of Itsekiri inside this Royal Museum. All these are the communities that exist in the Itsekiri Kingdom and their history. All these are the community, the names of the community. That's the Itsekiri people before the Benin came to form them as a kingdom. They were already existing, but nobody noticed them. They were not known. They don't have a king that rules them. They're just there. What they do, they reside by the Benin River, where they do their normal occupation, which is fishing. That's what they do. Before the prince, one of the young prince in Benin Kingdom, came and settled down there, and it was like, okay, these people cannot just be there without being noticed, without having a head to rule over them. They don't even have that tribe per se. They just know they understood themselves, yeah. But they are not organized. And so he came and said, okay, let me organize them, because they are more exposed, the Benin, they are more exposed as at that time, more than these parts, the Delta. And so he used that same exposure to come and say, okay, let me organize these people, let's form a group, let's make it a tribe that will be known in the Nigeria. And so that was how he gathered all of them that he saw there that speaks the same language, the Itsekiri language, and he became their head. And with the power then, even up to now, in Nigeria, the Benin has this kind of authority and power. So with that power, because he's a prince, he used it and he was able to organize it as a tribe of its own. So that's what this place is all about. Okay, these are the names of the people from Benin. Like I said, the Benin prince came to form the Itsekiri language. So these are all the people that followed him from Benin to come down to Delta. Then these pots, Chief Dorenuma, he is the one that owns the pot. This pot is used to cook for his family because he has a very large family. He has so many wives and many children. So this is what he used to cook for his family when he was alive. Okay. This particular one, this is not made, this is the one he used.
Now we talk about the 80.
Yes, 80 children. Sometimes 120, 50 something children, just one man.
Just one man, so many wives.
Yes.
This is what he used. And this is a charcoal filter water. Oh, I forgot to show you. We have one, but not a mental like this. It's a rubber. It's inside. We are going out. I'll show you. Charcoal filter water. We know charcoal is. We use it as purification. What will I say now? We use it to purify water or to purify something. So this mental here, you see, what they do, they had charcoal inside before pouring water inside. The charcoal is meant to treat the water so that they can be able to drink it, to have a safe water. This is the one he used in his compound, the same Dorenuma. This is the one he has been using he used in his compound.
What is charcoal? What is
charcoal?
In Denmark you use a different kind of sand in that kind of filter, and we still use it in small places.
In those days, they don't have that awareness. So what they have that's available to them was the charcoal.
Okay. Fine.
These are the history of the Olu of Wari, which is the late one. The late Olu of Wari. The immediate past one before this present one. The Atuwashe the second. They call it Atuwashe the second. These are his history. All these are his history.
Yes.
Now, this is the main Itsekiri history. The main Itsekiri history. Beginning from here, this is the Benin monarch. All the kings that have ever existed in Benin.
Yes.
These are the names of the kings. And from there, this one, I think, this Iweka, that's the son that came to found the Itsekiri kingdom. And this is the person, Olugiwa. It now stands to be the first king that the Itsekiri ever had. From 1440 to 1516, before he died. Then when he died, this one took over from him, Olu Ijije. And he ruled till 1524. And he died, and this one took over the Olu Urame. And that's how,
Let's go on.
yeah, one by one by one. Then this, that Atuwashe, the second I showed, I said is the past, immediate past king. This is the father. Atuwashe the first. Then this one, and that's how it went on. This, and this is the portrait of the immediate past one, the little. Stand close so you can snap a picture with it.
Let's take picture. Oh.
Snap it.
I want to join him, snap.
Vai, Jensen.
these are canon.
Yes.
Itsekiri used them usually for during war and crisis time. And
These are the lizards. Local mat.
then this one here, before a king will be crowned, in the Itsekiri kingdom, they will have to perform so many rites.
Yeah.
And this is one of the rites, because after now, which is after this rite has been performed, they are not permitted to work any hard work again. So this is the last hard work or hard chores they will do before they ascend the throne. Look at him now, he's breaking firewood.
Yes.
He's cutting firewood. Because after now, he does not have any right to hold this thing to break any firewood again. He's now a king. These are royal paddle. When they want to do coronation of any king, they use this to paddle the boat. And these are the different activities that is being carried out while crowning a king during his coronation. These are all other activities that is done. Now we don't have the big portrait of the present king, but this is the king, the present one now.
Yeah.
The Ikenwali. We don't have the big portrait of him yet, but this is him. Then these are the portraits of the late king.
Yes.
And different activities that was done while he was alive. Now, this place was the proposed royal cemetery. There's the plan for it. Royal cemetery is across this place, but they've not been able to do it. But if they had been able to do this is the master plan, and this is how it's supposed to look like. Where they buried the kings.
Yes.
It's opposite, just opposite this place. This is what it's supposed to look like, but they've not been able to. Like I said, this is a royal museum. But those sides, they are for the Itsekiri kings. But this side is for other tribes.
Yeah.
Obi of Onitsha, which is the king of Onitsha. Onitsha is a place in Nigeria also, dominated by the Igbos.
Yeah.
You've heard of Igbo?
Yeah, some of them I can't remember in the different kind of area. I knew there's a lot.
Yeah, this is a Ghanaian king.
Okay, yes.
He's a Ghanaian king. Chief of Matugu. The Atubak is the Asaba of Asaba. He's the king of Asaba.
Yeah.
In Delta State, Asaba is the capital of Delta. That's the king of Asaba. And this is a talking drum for Yorubas. Talking drum.
Okay.
You give them and dance with them. Then this one is one of the sheep also in the north. You know, they like dressing because of their culture. Then the Olowo of Owo, the king of Owo, and his two wives, the first and the second. There's a history behind these two persons. If you notice the two wives, one has a beard and a crown, and the second does not. The reason because when this man ascended the throne, he got married to the two of them almost the same period. And so they were now argument who wants to be the senior, who wants to be the first wife. And the king, because of, you know, women, they like problem, they're problematic. Yes. So because
that
of
was
the
why
issues,
Lars refused to marry two wives. He just only married one.
Yes, one. My wife refused me to take two wives. No.
You don't want problem.
No, I can see a problem with 2 and 3 wives. One is enough.
one is not because they have much problem.
There's always sometimes problem with one. Nothing about 2 or 3. No. So I cannot come home. I just stay out.
Yeah, there were a lot of problems in the kingdom, in the palace.
Yeah.
So the king was now like, okay, the first wife to deliver a male child will be the first wife. And funny enough, or unfortunately for him, the two of them got pregnant almost the same time. And so, I think one gave birth today, the other gave birth the following day. this one gave birth to a boy, right? This a girl. And so automatically she becomes the first.
Yes, you will. Of course, at times.
Okay.
Cover up.
One should be at the other side.
Now you just go.
Oga mo kuno wapi yo.
My wife said, no ladies when they go out today.
And this is Chief Erikoa, Thomas Erikoa, and this is the staff bearer. Fortunately, the staff bearer is the owner of this place. He's now a grown man. This picture was taken in 1970.
Yes.
This person now is now the owner of this.
Is he still alive?
Yes, very much alive, very healthy. Now, like I said, this place consists of different segments. We have the Hall of Fame, the Royal Museum, which is a famous one. Now we're going into the minis, it's a minis, so that when you come at least you see one or two animals that will excite you, not just bore you with history. Yeah, we have the Patter's monkey.
Monkey, Mr. Lars is greeting you. Just came from Denmark.
Yes.
There's a Patter's monkey.
Don't shake him. Oh.
Bring his food.
No.
You shake?
Yes, I know. I knew I can do it.
Okay.
Did you stay here before?
Who?
You?
No. Occasionally, we came to visit. Like my son, he always come to visit, yeah.
Now we are heading straight to. Okay, let him come to the We are heading straight to the crocodile place before we go to the. Okay. We are going straight to the crocodile. Then we move there to the mangrove tree.
Yeah.
You enjoy the walk on it.
Yes. Yes.
It's kind of fun and scary.
I have never seen that kind of trees and area before.
Ah,
It's a big difference.
serious. And all these trees, they are good to our system because why? This whole area is full of carbon.
Yes.
There's a refinery, they do all this road bunk and all of that. So this tree, what they do, they absorb all those carbon and give us oxygen.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah.
And that's the mistake we are doing now. Because they take all
No, we're not taking them down.
No,
We're just leaving this one.
They're doing a lot of different kind of countries.
Now this is oak. The dwarf crocodile.
Oh. They do not need water all the time.
You can survive like this one.
Okay.
But we do give it water.
Yes.
It's a dwarf crocodile. If we want it to go bigger than that.
Okay, so drop over there.
So can this thing go out from here?
No.
Because I'm
Been
seeing
there for 11 years now.
11.
Yes.
Okay. And it's
Because
not big.
the thing,
It's a dwarf.
Okay.
can't it climb that place? You see the thing go down now. It can't climb.
In Denmark, if you have a kind of animal, it's secured in a big cave or something with a secure fence. A lot of time with a piece of water, so you not can go too close to animal. For monkeys, for crocodile, all the little dangerous animal is very safe for people. It's not allowed to come too close. We've never seen that kind of.
That close.
No. maybe people get hurt or something.
Okay.
So close the area.
We're going to the jungle walk. We call it jungle walk.
Yes,
It's
yes.
a mangrove tree. Yeah. And you know, mangrove tree itself is medicinal.
Yes.
Mangrove tree, you use it to do different kind of medicine. For arthritis, for malaria, anything. Even stomachache. Ah, see that? The mangrove tree. Okay, these are the mangrove tree. Yes, it's jungle walk.
Yes, that's jungle.
Yes. Don't be scared, it's strong. It's strong.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
no,
strong.
no, maybe you eat too much.
No, it's strong.
Don't worry, don't worry, you didn't eat much.
Okay, wait, let me
When I
go.
pass with my gum, you can be able to pass.
Wait, let me go first.
This I'm not holding anything. It's strong.
Okay.
Don't worry, it is. It's strong.
Wait, let me go first.
You scared?
Okay. Okay.
You come here again and we snap you here.
Okay. Okay. When we are going back, we'll go there and snap you.
It's a very strong neck now.
It is, yes. This net has been here for 12 years like this. Yes.
They can only be ignoring it.
The air in here is very fresh, unlike the one outside, because of the trees.
Do they catch fish here
Yes.
when the water is full?
Yes. The jungle walk, have you started? The jungle walk is about 300 kilometers, and we came through the other way, and we're going out now through this place. These are mangrove trees, and they are used for different medicine. They are very good for our system, and we also produce tea from inside, the Fakop mangrove pack tea. And they use it for arthritis, rheumatism, malaria, so on and so forth. Stomach ache too. This is the exit point. Look at where we came in from. What? We came in from that end. Yeah.
I think I'll go take.
Well, let's go and see our chimpanzee, the baboon, and also the snake. Yes. Yes, snake. Yeah, that's the chimpanzee. This is the baboon. Yeah. And baboons are very, very aggressive. Unlike the chimpanzees, they are friendly. Chimpanzee can check you.
Yes. I knew.
Blackie, his name is Blackie. Her name is Blackie. Blackie,
Take. Come on, take.
I think Blackie would not say, he would not know food from afar. Blackie recognize food from afar.
Don't greet.
Assuming you have food,
Or something like that.
she would have come closer.
somebody can go in and play with him.
No, it's not advisable. Yes, you can. It's friendly. She used to come out.
Oh, he used to come out?
She used to come out, stroll around and everything.
Huh?
But...
And he doesn't go?
No, he doesn't.
How old is he?
We don't know per se, but she has been here for 11 years now. But we don't know how old. So the daughter. You want to propose to her?
It's just lazy.
Blackie, come and take it. She
Blackie
just
knows food from afar.
She just finished that.
Don't go close to that place because of Babu.
Babu will touch you. Come
Babu
back.
will want to touch you.
She collected it from me.
Yes, ma'am.
Collected it too.
She came here.
Because of the Babu, she should not go close. The Babu sometimes is very stupid.
Hmm.
It's not good enough.
Blackie collect her. She collect her.
She collect the kid.
She just finished eating. That's why she's resting there. Assuming she has not eaten.
Eating,
As soon as
Even
she
if
sees
she has
human
eaten,
being, she will just
Even if she has
you bring
eaten,
food,
you
she
bring
will take
food
it
again, she will still come and take it.
He's hiding his face.
Babu is calm. What happened? Will start.
You see, you think say Babu no organize mobile.
Unless there's something there, we touch out.
That day that Sonia seen me, once the Blackie saw the
Say, in the sheet,
Because of the gun.
because of the gun.
You do what?
Blackie,
He was doing what?
she was shouting because of the
Okay.
gun. Sorry.
Okay.
This nigga, who the hell?
Eat foul. I don't move over from here.
This is the python cage.
It's inside.
Yeah, for me, I don't like to make off. Okay, look at it.
It's on solid. Hmm.
Look at it.
Can you see it?
Python.
Oh, yes.
For how long the python has been here?
I think just a month.
A month.
And I'm going to show you the oldest tree in this park.
Mr. Lars, you see, she said she's going to show you the oldest thing in this park. Tree, okay.
And you'll be amazed the number of years it can stay. Those people that study plants, they came and they tested it. They were able to know the number of years that tree has stayed. This is
How old is this one?
big age. 3 years.
Okay.
This tree, the oldest tree in the whole of the park. I said this year will make it 420 years.
How?
Yes,
That's three.
420 years. What does it now? Okay. There's the ostrich bone. We used to have it here. I think that's the cage. That's the place. Stayed about 7-8 years. Then due to old age, we lost it. And these are different species of insects. Then bamboo. Yes. And these are the bird.
That is what?
Bird.
Good.
Bird. Centipede. Crab.
Honeyworm.
You know these are.
Maybe not that type.
And
Honeyworm.
seafood.
Yes, seafood, of course.
Then snake.
Yeah.
This snake skin. And this is also snake.
Yes. I've seen the snake skin before, not so long like this.
Like a small one.
A small one, and some small snakes dead alive.
And snake skin.
So how long have they been there? What about the leg, the ox? Sorry, the foot march. That foot march is it for
This
what?
one?
No, this one.
Is here? Is that for a horse or something?
Yes. For what?
And this big bottle, we don't know how many years he has been here.
That snake skin.
The bottle himself.
No, the bottle itself does not have history, but because of the skin inside, that's why it's there.
The skin
And
is
this is the first snake we had in this pack. The first snake we had, I think, 2014 also. He died.
Okay.
He died.
So this is the last place.
Yes.
You could do a lot to write some signs to tell a lot more people go around here to see it.
Okay.
It would be a good idea to do, I think. I don't know if many tourists here is just local that come to see that area.
No, others do come.
So-
Like last month we had some guests from Zimbabwe.
Yes.
They came, other persons like that they came. Then also the same last month we had some from UK
Yes.
that came here to do sightseeing
So
and research.
see, if you have some sign and people that come here to see it, tell about it, there will come more people. So it's a nice place, and something like this. Just some signs. You not
Start to explain.
yes, so you not should update it so it's easy, and so please keep it clean. It's very important when you make signs, especially for tourists for other countries.
Okay.
In Europe, something like this is not outside.
Outside.
Inside with glass, you can't touch it and
Okay.
something, and you will take very good care of it. All the pictures we have seen in that kind of house, and no, it's in the inside glass frame.
Okay, from outside you see what's
Yes,
inside.
you
You won't enter
never
inside.
touch you.
Okay.
You take very good care of it, correct condition for temperature, air, the humidity, everything. And if something happened with some of them, oh no, don't talk about it. Yeah, I can feel you take a lot more relax about all that.
Yeah.
history.
Yeah.
So, but it's nice. It's interesting.